talk about this whipping of the club head move. So this is really applicable for those kind of golfers. You might play with somebody, or when you watch the professional golfers on the TV, they seem to be able to produce kind of good distance without looking like they're trying to absolutely smack the golf ball. Well, it's because they have this whipping move under control. The whipping move essentially is all about what happens with regards to this arm coming in towards the downswing position. Okay, now the big issue for lots of amateur golfers is that your arm comes down like so. Okay, the upper arm doesn't move enough towards the side of the body, and what happens is the club starts to come down too steep. And this is what creates that sort of casting motion. So if I was to sort of do a couple of shots here with that sort of casting motion, it kind of just won't sound the same, it won't look the same, and then you'll sort of have to try and put more body into it, right? You have to then, because this won't create any sort of ball striking, you'll start thinking, oh, I've got to turn my upper body, and it starts looking like this, right? And then you're just not producing the right angles. You end up sort of producing a very sort of vertical spine angle. It will get the club striking down, but there's no real sort of whipping motion. So the first thing that you're really looking to do is to get this upper arm, okay, to move to the side of the body. Now, for most golfers, a good sort of thought would be your inner part of your arm, right? So when I sort of swing into my backswing position, this inner part of my arm here is facing directly towards you guys. So as I then bring my upper arm to the side of my body, can you see the way now I'm trying to keep it forward facing towards you for as long as possible? And you want that all the way, okay, like so. Okay, I'm working on this sort of thing all the time with my online academy members like this. And that's going to get the hands coming on a really good angle. Now, what will also happen is, as I do this and I allow my right arm to straighten, you can see the club gets down towards the ground, as opposed to this. And what that will do is that will give you confidence that you don't need to chase the strike with an upper body move. You can just get the strike with an arm move. And that's why then, if you can get this arm moving this way, you can keep your head back and maybe turn your lower body. You start creating tilts. And it's this position here that creates that swooshing sound. So the big thing that you've got to do is you've got to start practicing making sure this upper arm is moving enough to the side of the body coming in towards that downswing position. And like I say, as soon as you start moving this upper arm enough to the side of the body and you allow the right arm to straighten, you're not going to be too far away from the back of the ball. And then from there, you're going to find releasing the club and creating that whipping movement much easier.